We step into the Fox 43 podcast studio and we're going to talk a little bit of hockey. Yes, this week is huge for South Central Pennsylvania. The Hershey Bears are raising their Calder Cup banner to the rafters, but also a big event going on in Annville. And to do that, we bring in Pucks with Pros, John Gerio. John, thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's going to be an amazing weekend.
John, I don't want to tell the folks what's going on, but you got some special players coming in for your event on Saturday in Annville, and also some pretty special actors.
Yes, one of the biggest stories in sports over the last 60 years has been the 1980 U.S. Olympic team, the Miracle on Ice. Disney thought so much of it that they made a incredible movie about it called Miracle. Well, that's what we're going to bring to town. It's not going to interfere with the Bears banner raising or the Bears game, which is going to be incredible for the season opener. We have the movie Miracle is going to be playing at the historic Allen Theater in Annville, and it's not just a movie, but we're bringing in two stars from the movie. Uh, Patrick O'Brien Dempsey, who played Team USA captain Micah Ruzioni, and Billy Snyder, who coincidentally played Buzz Snyder, who is actually his father. Uh, and then we're also going to bring in two members of that 1980 gold medal winning team, Buzz Snyder, as well as Dave Christian, has played over 1,000 NHL games along with the Olympics, 7 of them with the Capitals. And these guys are both members of the U.S. Hockey Hall of Fame and just legends. And Dave is supposed to be bringing his gold medal, the actual 1980 gold medal, with him. And it's going to be a great event. Fans are going to be able to meet the guys, talk to them, get autographs, photos. And this is all benefiting the Pennsylvania Breast Cancer Coalition, which, with this being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, it's very special. No salaries, everything goes to them. We hope to get a good turnout. The theater only holds 300 people, so hopefully, we can fit as many people in as we can that want to do this. But it's going to be a very exciting event. There's going to be 2 question and answers during the movie. We're going to pause it about halfway through and have some question and answers with the 2 actors, and then at the end of the movie, we're going to have some question and answer session with the 2 1980 guys.
When you say Dave Christensen, he was on the 76 team. You said he's bringing
Yep.
his gold medal. It just sends chills down my spine that people in that theater are going to have an opportunity to touch the symbol of one of the most nationally uniting events that's ever taken place in sports history in this country. How did you go about putting this event together?
I've been doing events like this for the last 20 years. Started out being able to skate with and against some great alumni, Flyers alumni, Penguins alumni. Then me and another guy brought the Hanson brothers in for 7 straight years. And we do this for the love of the game. He stopped after a while, and I kind of carried on. I created Pucks with Pros, which is it's a voluntary organization. Me and a few other volunteers. We donate all the proceeds from all of our events to Pennsylvania Breast Cancer Coalition. The last, I'd say, 12, 13 years, I've brought in a variety of NHL alumni. I keep the event small, but we get the opportunity to hang out with and play some hockey and listen to the stories of these guys. And I've had this idea. We did Slapshot at the Allen Theater I'm going to say about 15 years ago, and we did two movies. We interviewed one of the Hanson brothers, and then one of the women that were in the figure skating scene. She lives locally, and we did a Q&A with them, and it was so successful. Everybody loved it. That when this Miracle movie came out in the last few years, had this idea, like, how great would it be to be able to do this with this movie? Such a historic moment in NHL's in hockey, and how many U.S. players were inspired by this event. You know, guys like Patrick Kane and a lot of the Keith Tkachuk and just legends were inspired by this 1980 team. So it's very exciting to be able to do this. One of the guys that participated in my event the last 2 years. Last year we were talking. He goes, "Yeah, I grew up with. I know Patrick O'Brien Dempsey pretty well. So once I heard that, I got this idea. I knew that we could put this together, and it's pretty special. I don't think anything like this has been around. So very exciting event to be a part of.
It's just phenomenal. My parents were up in Lake Placid in 1980, saw 2 hockey games. It's a moment they'll never forget. In my office at home, I actually have one of the souvenirs from the 1980 games, and it's a hockey stick. And sometimes I just catch myself staring at it, and there's a Mike Ruzioni puck behind it. It's just something that you don't forget as a sports fan, a moment that you don't forget as an American. If people are interested in attending the event, what are the details on them that they'd be able to go get tickets, find out about it? Where's it taking place again, and what time does it start?
So the tickets are, believe it or not, they're only $25 to go to the game, meet the guys, partake in the question and answer session. Those tickets can be purchased on the Ellen Theater's website or at the theater. I hope it doesn't sell out and people miss out on the opportunity to see this, but it's ellentheater.com, and that's a R-E at the end, not E-R. So theater, theatre.com. I also have a few limited number of VIP tickets. It's $100. That can be purchased through the Pucks with Pros website or by contacting me. That includes the movie and a special private dinner party afterwards at Rotunda Brew Pub. It'll include a buffet, but better yet, you get to sit down with some of the guys and one-on-one and hear their stories and actually maybe hold and get a picture with that 1980 medal. The Pennsylvania Breast Cancer Coalition will be at the movie theater. They'll be hosting a silent auction and answer questions. There's a lot of people that are affected by this. They do an amazing job locally in the state. So hopefully that's all the information that you need. ellentheater.com. It's in Annville, PA, right on Main Street by the LVC College. Or for VIP tickets, they can go to puckswithpros.com.
You hit the nail on the head with PA Breast Cancer Coalition. They're doing great work. Every event that we get to cover with them from Fox 43, we always applaud the stuff that and the advancements that they're helping drive and the treatments that they're helping drive in Pennsylvania, savings women's lives. I'll ask you this, John. Obviously, you're a hockey fan. You were a hockey fan, have a passion for hockey. When you bring in an event like this, do you find even more of a love of the game because of the connection to it?
Absolutely. We were a couple of days ago. The hosts of the gentlemen that are going to host a Q&A, they started up a local podcast called The Old Dirty Basement. And we were over testing the equipment at the theater, and they put the movie in and it was playing. And the minute it started, it gives you goosebumps. I was only 10 in 1980, and I vaguely remember sitting watching it. I'm pretty sure watch it with my dad at home. It's a special moment, but yeah, you turn into a fan. All the work, hundreds of hours goes into planning this. But once that day comes and those guys, you see the guys and the movie starts, it's gonna be a great moment. The fan in me is gonna come out, and it's gonna be great.
Well, since you said the fan in you is going to come out, I know you said you've done some alumni game with the Flyers and the Penguins. Obviously, the Penguins had the better talented alumni. Am I correct?
Yeah, Yeah, I'm from Buffalo, so I'm a little partial. I remember Watson brought his 1975 Stanley Cup ring over to my dad and I, and it was difficult to look at because they eliminated my Saber, beat the Sabres for that. But no, I've been a lifetime hockey fan. Grew up in Niagara Falls, Buffalo area. A big Sabres fan, but I'm a hockey fan first. And having opportunities to do these things, bringing in alumni from all different teams. I've had guys like Mike Krushelnyski, Brian Trache, Darius Kasparaitis, believe it or not. These guys, when they retire, they're just great guys. Have a good time hearing their stories. Brian Prop has been in several times. Just amazing guys, and that's what encourages me to continue to do these. I don't take a dime doing them. I do them strictly for the love of the game and to provide this hockey crazy area of Hershey with opportunity to do something special. And this opportunity, these guys, the 1980 guys are just legendary. And to be able to bring in some guys from the movie is even more special. So very, very excited.
And I know you're a Sabres fan, and that is not a filter behind you. That's your actual basement and stuff like that. So I'm not going to talk a little bit about the Sabres. Rather, what do you think of the Rochester Americans? Obviously, they had a great run last year, being eliminated by the Bears. And what are the prospects you like for the Bears? I think they have a really talented roster this year to make another run to the Cup.
I'm very excited. Of course, a huge Rochester fan, but of course, I've been going to Bears games since I moved here in '92. I've been able to see some games at the old arena, which is where we do our Pucks with Pros events. The NHL alumni and a lot of Bears alumni come back too. Brian Muir is a regular. Um, it's such a special place. We have that over at the old arena. But the Bears, I can tell you, I've been hearing about this Miroshnichenko kid for the last 4 years, different podcasts. I'm really excited to see him play. Of course, I'll definitely be there when the Bears play Rochester, but I can see the Bears having an extremely exciting team this year, and I'm definitely looking forward to catching several of them in person.
Well, John, really appreciate it. I'm just going to give it a shout out one more time. Saturday, 11:45 at the historic Allen Theater in Annville. Two members of the 1980 Miracle on Ice team will be there. Two of the actors from the Miracle on Ice movie will be there, and folks will have a chance to be in the same room, possibly get their picture taken, maybe even touch, wear the 1980 USA gold medal, a moment that is so historic, maybe the top sports moment in all of modern sports history. So, John, we appreciate you taking the time. We hope you have a great event, and I'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah, thank you. I apologize. There are a few other details. The
Oh,
doors
okay.
will open. Doors will open at the theater at 11:45. The movie will actually start at 12:30. 1:30 we'll pause it to do the one Q&A. The movie will end around 3:15, and we'll have another 30-minute Q&A with the two 1980 guys. So everything should be wrapped up 3:45 ish. The dinner, if you would like the VIP dinner ticket with the guys, that'll end at actually around 6 o'clock. So if you're going out to the Bears game, you have plenty of time to come out and do this. It's supposed to be a cold, dreary day according to the weather. So what better thing to do than to come out and meet some legends of hockey, some hockey royalty, and be able to talk with them and interact with them.
I think your cat wants to go out
Yeah,
participate. Am I
just
right?
got a
Who
just got
was
a
that?
few kittens. They're twins. We're trying to name them, so we're thinking of some good hockey names.
Just off the
Maybe
top of my head, Calder and Cup
Calder.
and
That's a good
Stanley.
one.
I'm
Good ones.
just I'm
Yeah,
just tossing them out there. So, but John,
excellent.
thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you on Saturday. Best of luck in the event.
Thank you very much. Hope to see everyone out there.